Today, the judges will hand out their final judgment on the trial of the century. But the state is wobbling. Putin far from decided on what to do, and it shows.
The news is that the whole hearing has been put off till May 16th.
No.
Yeah.
Today will not be announcement of the judgment?
No.
Who knows that?
I know it. I've been to the court. I've been talking with Bob.
Fuck. That was my first reaction. Excuse me. Hello? It was an obscenity then, it's an obscenity now. This is transparent political metrics.
They just informed the public that judge is ill, and that's why the judgment is postponed. You know, in such cases, I never believe in anybody's ill.
At the court, chaos reigns.
How do you feel?
Shit happens.
The most cogent analysis of the delay is provided by the first famous name to declare his public support for Chodorkovsky.
Probably Putin and his cronies decided that to end the trial today, just before Good Friday, it's not wise. Also, Putin wants to carry out his program of gaining political advantage at the V-Day celebration in Moscow, when he is hosting many leaders from abroad.
This is what all the fuss is about. The 60th anniversary of victory over Germany. The trial verdict has been postponed so that there should be nothing to distract Western allies from the martial might on display.
Он себя загнал в угол с этим делом, потому что если все заканчивается нашей моральной победой, то все, что он делал до этого, получается, что было напрасно, и это по нему наносит ему большой ущерб. Если он продолжает быть жестким, даже жестоким, это наносит ему не меньший ущерб. Поэтому это некий цуцван, как говорят немцы.
Hi, how are you?
At last, it's verdict day.
How many of these fucking shots do you need? Because we all fucking know. It's the fucking truth, isn't it? That for fuck's sake, we're going to the same fucking court.
As the defense hoped, the case has become as much a trial of Putin as it has of Chodorkovsky.
Welcome to the Stalag, baby. What the hell is this?
Cameras are allowed in again.
Вот если бы сейчас перед вами был президент Владимир Путин, вот сейчас стоял бы на моем месте, что бы вы ему сказали?
Его убило.
Outside, the crowd is getting noisier in its support for Chodorkovsky. 1 minute after the end of the official demonstration, the special forces move in. The state is determined that this should be Putin's day.
We were attacked, and I escaped, very narrowly. I think it's one of the worst violations of human rights. It's in the middle of Moscow. It's just, few days after President Putin told The Western leaders about flourishing Russian democracy, denied all the accusations about suppression and about attacks on our democratic rights. And it just shows that these people, they didn't care, and they definitely had their orders from the very top. Look at this man. He's disturbing public order, right? Look, this man, by the way, he was the father of one of the kids from Beslan. So yes, now he was also arrested. I don't think they care at all about publicity now. I think this regime is now paranoid. They watched revolution in Georgia, and they got probably confused. They watched revolution in Ukraine, and they got very angry. They got revolution. They saw revolution in Kyrgyzstan, and they got panicked. Now they saw Uzbekistan, and I think they went absolutely mad. They gone mad, and these people are causing real threat now, not only for Russia, but for the rest of the world, because they don't believe they can keep power peacefully. They don't believe they can win real elections. It seems to me, and it's a very tragic conclusion, that this regime made a conscious decision to stay in power as long as they can by using all the means. Look, look what they did with this boy, you know, just... Now look at this old lady.
No verdict. Everyone has to come back for another day. The judges plow on through a 1,000-page summary.
This is a case which has gone from the Russian government persecuting an oligarch out of favor with the populace to a transformation which has seen him really, I don't know if he's changed as much as his image inside Russia's changed. But now when we speak of a political prisoner in the West, people will understand he's not just a political prisoner, he's a political prisoner with a following. I think what did it was the auction on December 20th. And I think everybody became convinced, both within Russia and outside, that you're dealing with a gang of thieves. Holy shit. Dogs. Here you have a man in a cage, in a closed-off courtroom with 25 Spetsnaz guards, and the people that are cowering in fear are the police.
The pro-Khodorkovsky supporters have been banned after the bad behavior of yesterday. In their stead, an anti-Khodorkovsky pro-Putin gathering.
We think we know where the people over there came from.
Where?
They're extras from the Russian Screen Actors Guild. And all the signs come from one printing facility of the FSB.
Мне предложили поучаствовать в пикетировании, я дал согласие, как москвич. То, что было вчера, не устраивает, наверное, подавляющее большинство москвичей.
А скажите, нам говорили, что те люди, которые пришли сюда, им платили деньги за это?
Нет. Я вам хочу сказать, никто, участвующих в пикетировании, деньги не получал. Ну, оставайтесь при своем мнении.
We had to check for pulses on some of them.
As the judges read on into a third week, Yukos provides more bad news for Khodorkovsky. They're closing the Moscow operation and moving permanently to London.
I don't want to put in concrete terms the future I think we face. I think the future is going to be difficult. I think there are people in the government who would very much like to continue the destruction of the company until it's totally gone. So it's not going to be a fun spring, I think, is the best way to look ahead.
The judges have finally finished their reading. Tomorrow, they will pronounce their verdict. (10:53). The verdict is announced. Guilty. A 9-year jail term. 1 year shy of the maximum.
От имени всех адвокатов я заявляю, что мы категорически не согласны с принятым решением судом, с приговором во всех частях его.
The Khodorkovsky camp start their long-planned revenge.
Да, я могу вспомнить, например, человека по фамилии который собирал деньги на первые выборы Путина, а потом несколько лет, в то время, что когда я был там, я это отчетливо помню, собирал деньги наличные, безналичные на разные кремлевские проекты и представлялся личным казначеем Путина. От миллионов до десятков миллионов долларов. В годовом исчислении, я думаю, сегодня со всего бизнеса это миллиард.
In a merciless, in a cruel, and in an arbitrary sentence, they have sentenced the future of Russia to 9 years without Khodorkovsky.
Я могу вспомнить функции Германа Грефа до того, как он был министром экономики. У него были очень простые функции в выборах 2000 года, в первых выборах путинских. Вот. Он собирал деньги на выборы в безналичной форме. Вот. Если он будет возражать в какой-то момент, то, естественно, это легко проверить через оплаченные нами счета.
It seems that this political trial before a kangaroo court has come to a shameful conclusion. My friend Senator McCain of Arizona, Senator Lieberman of Connecticut, and Congressman Cox of California and I introduced a resolution in the Congress removing Russia from the G8.
У нас был такой санаторий «Русь» 3 лета назад, когда мы были в этом санатории. Туда пригнали яхту. Дело в том, что санаторий расположен недалеко от резиденции Путина, Бочаров-Ручей. Ну и вот Абрамовичу я когда это рассказал, он не удержался и похвалился, что это подарок к первым президентским выборам, что он лично занимался проектом, сколько он стоил, я там не помню, по-моему, 75 миллионов долларов. Несколько угрожающих разговоров, смысл которых состоял в том, что или мы идем с ними, или мы будем раздавлены и уничтожены, потому что пришла такая команда, которая хочет разобраться со всеми старыми олигархами и перераспределить собственность по-новому, то есть по-честному.
Several months on, Abramovich insists the conversation never took place. The yacht is not Putin's. The government stays silent. Then Khodorkovsky launches his appeal.
Я не признаю себя виновным и считаю свою невиновность доказанной. Поэтому я буду обжаловать вынесенный мне сегодня приговор. Для меня принципиально важно добиться правды и справедливости на родине.
Appeal refused. Verdict confirmed. Mikhail Khodorkovsky is sent to Siberia to serve out his sentence. The very source of his wealth. The final irony, as he leaves Moscow, 11% of the Russian population say they'd vote for him as president.
Joanna Lumley and Dennis Lawson in Sensitive Skin next on BBC Two. And looking ahead to tomorrow at 9, drama based on a true story from Sweden, The Man-Eating Wolves of Usinga.